right, so what I've got today, I'm taking an old, just an old cabinet door. You can tell it's just an old oak cabinet door. And I've just given it a couple of coats of a cream color. It's a chalk paint. So, I have got the Painterly Florals transfer right here. Okay, and so this is what you get in the transfer. You get 8 sheets of sunflowers, lavender, roses, okay, right here. So I am going to use the lavender today. The lavender and a few of the sunflowers. So here's a sheet of just the lavender, okay? Now, I'm going to cut this little piece off right here because I don't know what happened to it. I just needed maybe the tip and I have cut it off already, but you know, if I cut this off, then it fits perfectly on my little wooden, on my cabinet door here. So they just come with a white backing. You just take that off. All right, so I'm just gonna lay it, make sure I don't have. Now, I have not sealed this, and usually it is best to seal it before you put a transfer on it. It just kind of transfers a little easier. But as long as your paint is really good and dry, you shouldn't have a problem. Okay? Alright, so I'm not going to, like, because this has all these little grooves in here, I'm going to try to ease it down, all right? So they all come with this little plastic rubbing stick. They're not the same length, but anyway, I'm gonna cover up, I think, some of this bottom, but let me get started. I just hope it transfers because like I said, I didn't seal it, and this does have quite a bit of paint on it because, well, this isn't my first time painting. I had been doing a few sample boards, so I'm a little worried because if it has a ton of paint, it may just kind of, let's see. Oh, it's working good. All right, I hope you guys can see this. So what I'm going to do is layer a bunch of stuff because these transfers will layer very nicely, and like you can put one on top of the other. All right, so see how it has this dip right here? I'm actually going to hold it up and kind of ease it down in there, okay, like that. So it's a little bit tricky when you're not on a flat piece, but it's okay. If not, you know what, you can, like I said, we layer over it, we fix it, we hide it. Now, you can get these cabinet doors. Y'all, you can get these at the Habitat store, the Restore, $2 and $3. I think this one was $2. I mean, but you can't buy a piece of wood for that. You can't buy a canvas for that. And they make great canvases and art pieces. All you have to do, and I'll just go ahead and show you. But I love to get these like claw tooth hangers like this, okay? And all you have to do is just hammer that right in to the back of your piece, and you're good to go. You can hang it on the wall. It's just awesome, really. I had a bunch of them, so it's just not close to me, and so it's like a haul to get out there. All right, let me see if I can get this one in here. This is a little tricky. But it's all good, so don't be afraid. A lot of people hoard these things. They never use them because they're afraid they're going to mess them up. You're not going to mess them up, okay? And if you're afraid, just cut a little piece off like I did. See how I have this? This is a transfer, and I've just got it cut to pieces, okay? So just cut a little piece and practice. but it's easy, and once you get going, you kind of get obsessed. You kind of get addicted to these because it's instant gratification is what I always say. So they don't look like stickers. Oh, sorry, my nose itching. I had a hair on it. I was in my booth one day and some lady came in. And so I have a booth. I'm local here in the Birmingham, Alabama area. And I was sitting on the floor. I don't even think she saw me. I was putting labels on stuff, and a lady walked in, and I have all this IOD on the wall, and she was like, "Is that those tacky sticker things?" And I was like, "Hello?" I'm like, "No, ma'am, they're not tacky sticker things." So honestly, you cannot even tell they're a transfer. They look like they're hand painted on. And I'm going to show you up close as soon as I get this one on well enough to... Okay, I'm going to have to come back with that one because it's being a booger. So for your first time, don't start on a cabinet door unless you just do the flat areas, because then it may scare you. Okay, so now we're going to rock and roll on this flat part. Let me see. So you peel it back kind of easily just to see. And if there's something that hasn't transferred, it will just be stuck on there, and you just lay it right back down and give it another go with your plastic stick. Okay, so see, that's come off like that. It looks, just love it, love it, love it. All right, let me get going. You will sweat, so if I'm shining just a little bit, so you will work up a sweat. I'm not gonna lie. But see how it's just I'm just bending it, or just kind of going with the flow of the door. I actually think I'm pretty good. Now, I don't want to just rip it off because, of course, if something didn't transfer down, I would put it back down. Okay. So then you kind of burnish it, and you take the shiny side, which I usually just like to use my fingers. Make sure it's laid down, okay? You don't want some little piece sticking up. So they call this burnishing, so you just kind of rub it and make sure it's down flat. Okay, and I'm going to save this for some paint pours. All right, so here we go. That's what we have so far. Now let me show it to you up close, like I said. See how pretty that is? I just love it. It's really pretty. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some of these sunflowers on, I think. All right, so here are the sheets that have sunflowers. They're huge, okay? They're big. So I was trying to find, I've already used some, but so I'm trying to find, they come with like the stems and stuff. So let's just see here. Let's just work on this side first. I know I want a sunflower just kind of coming up here. Let's see about this one. This may be good. So it's like, it's kind of like, is that the same thing? Yeah, see, that's the same thing. It's kind of like a puzzle. You just kind of play around, see what you might like. All right, so I'm gonna cut some of these out. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that down because I want one up here. So you can kind of lay them out too before you, I wanted that little one kind of coming down. Not too little, but I want one just kind of coming off, just the top, kind of up like this. Okay. I am gonna kind of hold it up just a little bit, get in the crease. All right, and I'm just gonna come around, see if y'all can even see that. I'm just gonna even come around on this, down on the side of the, okay. Get this, okay, so press that down. Now we're gonna seal it when we get done. And see how this, let me just show you real quick, because I'm gonna be using this layered chocolate. But see how, so in the creases, you do have to be a little careful. It did crack a little bit. But, like I said, you can either put a little piece back in there, or I always just take paint that's the same color. Ooh, that is kind of dried up. And let me just show you, I think this is really close to the color. It's layered chocolate. And then I just fill it in like this. Gosh, it's almost identical to that color. Just take a little art brush, just kind of dab it in there. You can't even see in that. Like that. Okay, now let's get this on here. I'm not going to put that completely down. All right, I think that'll be good right here. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to kind of put this down like this. And if this was sealed, it would even be easier, okay? All right, so there's that. I think I want one more. All right, see this little, oh, I know what's missing, leaves. I'm like, what looks wrong? It's leaves, it needs a leaf. I want this there. This is the sunflower, like a little bud. It's a big bud, but it's a bud. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick it like it's just coming right off of this stem right there. Okay. Okay, so let's move on because, okay, I love that, but let me, can't move on quite yet. Wait just a second. I gotta have a leaf coming off of this stem. It's bugging me. Right? It's just vacant right there. All right, so let's put a leaf. And there's lots of little bitty leaves, so you can just keep adding. Okay, like that. That looks so much better. Now, see how that kind of, I don't like that to look. Let me show you. See what I'm talking about? There on the end where it's connecting, okay? I'm going to add a leaf because that doesn't look finished. I mean, it just looks like it's hanging there. So just put a leaf on it. Just add it right there. Alright, so now that looks good. Okay, let's just move on. If I want to add something later, I can come back. You can always add. Even if you put a top coat on it, finish it, you can still add more stuff. So what I probably will do is just keep playing with what I have over here, adding more leaves. See, look at all these leaves, okay? I could add another sunflower. Okay, so I'm gonna have some leaves, maybe just kind of coming up from here. So this corner right here, y'all, I'm gonna end up just painting. I'm gonna end up probably painting that corner because I meant to have it up higher. But no biggie, just gonna take that brown paint and kind of, and I have like a dragonfly right here. And I wonder if it's been laying up here for the longest time without a backing, so it probably won't even come off. It needs to be flying towards the sunflower. Let's just see if it comes off. So the dragonfly, I don't know, this may have come, there's an entomology transfer that has all kind of butterflies and birds and just all kind of little things. I don't think I have any bird transfers left, but that just made it. Look, so cute, super cute. Okay, and one other thing, if I had a bee, we need more bee transfers. A bee's always on a sunflower, so I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it, so I'm gonna put some more. Just a couple more leaves. Okay, but let's just take a look. This was just an old board, an old cabinet door, right? So you can really make some cute art out of this, y'all. All right, guys, I guess I need to go. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you very soon. Have a good evening. Bye.